Hey everyone, I'm back again. This time I'm just sitting behind the wheel of my 87 Thunderbird Turbo Coupe, and there you can see my cat just casually roaming across my engine. But I was just thinking about this car versus the last version of a Turbo Coupe that I had. Again, this is a 1987, obviously an automatic. And the 1988 that I had, I really should not have let that car go. It was a foolish move, but at the time I was really conflicted because I had three cars. I had a Fox Body Mustang LX with a 2.3 with a 5-speed. Honestly, that was not a bad car, except it was just slow as a snail. It was the exact same pace as a Pinto. Like, I don't know why no one ever addresses the fact that a four-cylinder Fox Body Mustang is basically the exact same thing as a Pinto. I would yell at that car getting on the freeway, going on ramps, and like, just go! Drive! Now go! Hi, Flea. Silly little girl. Um, and so I got a good deal on that car. I got it for like $600, and then I sold it for I believe 2,800. And I had just put a set of pony wheels on it, and everyone thought it was a 5.0, even though it just sounded like a pitter putter little 2.3. But the 88 that I had, I saw it sitting in a row of Volkswagen Vanagons. And the shop that was sitting there, Steffen's Auto Haus, great spot by the way. Steffen's a really nice dude, and has this really incredible, like totally documented swap for T3 Volkswagen buses, where he does the TDI swap and the 2.0T. Cat just fell. Um, and it's totally like carb legal and bar and all that stuff. So people bring their vans to him and they turn them from like super slugs into like, formidable camping machines that'll go places and go up hills under their own power. But he had that Thunderbird and it was a 5-speed, and that was really what got my gears going. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it's a 5-speed. This car's so rare. And he took $1,000 for the car, and I gave it to him in payments, and I gave him like 100 down, and that's all I had. I had $100, and I was waiting tables at the time, and I hustled. I just like, I like covered shifts, and I just really like, made a lot in tips, and I paid it off in like, I don't know, it was like a week or something like that, and or within a month, but that car had red interior, and it had that really cool equalizer right here. I could totally tune it in. The stereo is better. This one is, I'm not sure if this one's any good, or if, like, I don't know if the antenna needs hooked up, or if the speakers are any good or what, but it's kind of weird. It doesn't sound super duper good. It sounds pretty fuzzy. Um, but one thing I like about these cars in general is the fact that they have this like auto ride and firm option. Like, that's super advanced for 1987, which is totally part of the reason why this car was the Motor Trend Car of the Year. Um, when it's in firm, this car totally feels kind of like a like a Mark II Supra or something. What are you doing, Mama? And with it in auto, I'd say it feels a lot more like maybe like a Crown Vic or something. And I have not really messed with the oh God, cat. Oh my God. Premium versus regular fuel. I'm sorry. I'm just like, did you just scratch my door, cat? Please don't do that, Mal. You're adorable. You're absolutely adorable, but I don't want you to scratch my car, okay? Okay, baby? Yeah, baby. Alright, so back in the car. I always just put my car on premium, my 88, and that way I could just stay in like full boost and stuff like that. The 88 with the 5-speed had dual exhaust factory. I thought somebody had like just like upgraded it. I guess that's just how they came. This car's a single exhaust. Hi, Spencer. Want to get in? You want to come go for an imaginary ride? Let's go. Yo, good boy, bub. All right. For some reason, I like that clock. It's very simple. I like this like fake brushed aluminum. Um, you silly kitty. Um, you have your boost gauge here, which I find to be tasteful, along with the analog gauges. Like a lot of cars this era had total digital packages, and I'm just not a super huge fan of that. I really wish that the cell phone was hooked up. We just had like 50 heat waves in Northern California, so the mirror just fell off here. So I'm just gonna have to. I want a new one anyway, so that's fine. I'll get a new one to glue on there. Need to get a new switch for on here, and otherwise this car's pretty decent on the inside. I want to vacuum it out once again, even just from sitting here and kind of getting in and out of it, and kind of like just geeking out on this thing and pretending I'm going for long drives. It gets a little dirty in here, but for real though, I really do look forward to getting this car, shutting that big old door, and just going for a long spin. And it's really unfortunate because my money's just tied up in everything else right now. So I'm kind of tied up here at the fort, and I'm house sitting and watching animals and stuff too. So that's not the biggest deal. But my daily driver, I pulled out front here one day, and it just started sputtering and puttering, and I shut it off, and it wouldn't start again. So I'll make a video about that car because people don't seem to care about the cars that I have that do work, but when I have a car that doesn't work, people seem to watch and tell me what's up, and that makes the algorithm happy. So, all right, everyone, thanks for watching. Just kind of sitting here. Oh, by the way, I'm not even gonna go yet because so many of you have said, "Hey, check the fuel pump relays on the passenger side, bruh." Is that it right there? Like, if that's it, I'm saying that this has to be the relay. Like, I'm not, I know, I do see that, by the way, don't worry about that. I'm not a, dude, I've said this before, I'm not a mechanic, but I'm also not, into electronics whatsoever, so you're killing me. But if I could test the fuel pump relay, that would be rad. Because this car... Stop, bro. This car does run. What are you doing? My God. So... Silly cat. Little flea. I don't even know how old she is, but she's actually a really cool cat if you can't tell. And she's very sweet, and she likes to sleep on my chest or on my head. She was from a litter of kitties across the street. Don't scratch out my hood, bro. So yeah, that's Flea, and this is me, and I'm really, really, really geeking out on this, like, hand-built SVO turbo 4-cylinder from the 1980s, and it's really fun that these cars are still out there and that they're not all rotted out or busted up. You know, I will say, I was told some crazy story about this car that, like, it got hit by a dump truck and... Oh! Dude, you gotta get off my car. Sorry. Thank you. That sounded terrible. Ugh. Well, good thing this paint isn't perfect anyway. I didn't see any scratches with cat. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna go. But thank you for watching. Hopefully the next video will be me actually wrenching on this car. And I'll hopefully have somebody with me, and then that way I have some actual knowledge. And, I make it out like I don't know anything. I do know some things. I'm also just a lazy person who is terrified at this point of breaking things because I've broken so many things in the pursuit of trying to fix things that I've dug so many holes that I eventually quit getting back out of them. So I just don't want to dig a hole with this. It's a rare car that is not super valuable yet. but I just have a feeling that whether as an automatic or swapped over to a 5-speed transmission, that this, will be a pretty valuable car one day, just based on its rarity and it's kind of an esoteric value, I'd say. So, all right, everyone, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. And until then, say goodbye, please.